Hi, good afternoon. It's 4:55 p.m. Tuesday, March 11th, 2025. I don't know where I am Shantae J. Good afternoon. I wanted to talk about, I guess, just random chit chat. I was getting ready to pull my notebook, my notepad out. I said last year, so somebody gave me a gift, a small little pink notepad, and I have all types of topics and things like that in there. I talked about them a little bit doing when my little version of Vlogmas. It might get better year after year, but I definitely did the 12 days of Christmas this 2024. And so I started off with the Valentine's Day season, did I? So I'm trying to figure out what to talk about. I said, how about just talking about me, dating, and me, and a little bit more about me, and my singleness. I haven't really started dating yet. I've been getting around to it for years. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go, cause I'm a homebody. It's like, I didn't go out. I got married young, and I met my husband was my first like legal boyfriend. I married him. I had a few relationships, most of them like long term, and then I went through a long period where I was single. And then for some period of time, I was like, just relationships just wasn't my priority. And then if you're paying attention, you've been watching me on social media just these last 7 years, even just my personal Facebook page, I've been here and there. And relationships are an investment. I mean, it's hard to stay in one place where you really can invest time and get to know someone, and then you meeting someone, and then get to know someone, and then invest in time in a relationship. Invest time into that person. I just didn't have it to give. So now, I think I'm ready. And I've been waiting. I remember some years ago, I had a post on my Facebook page. You know what I said? What is it? I was looking for. Well, anyway, I forget. But anyway, so I figured what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about me. So for the last some years, I guess the people in Baltimore, the people that in Baltimore that have seen me, they see me with that one person at a few events out in the city and things like that, or maybe here and there around town. But other than that, that's about it. I mean, I was in LA. I met 1-2 people. I said that's what I wish that I had done when I was first here. That I had gone out more. I thought about going out. I definitely thought about going out, but I didn't. I wish that I had gone out more and I had met more people here in the area. Well, anyway, I make it back to Baltimore and I meet this young man. I told the whole story about how we met. And I was seeing him for a little while, and then I talked about my one online dating experience. And I could say that if we were to talk, we would say that we would consider each other to be friends. But we haven't had a real life, like an intimate relationship in some years. But I've known about 10 years now. But now I haven't taken the time to really go out and meet anyone and to really date. And now when I'm in these, I'm watching. It seems like these things, music like Friday, it's always, regardless what city you're in, it's always something to do, something going on. I think I want to go out more. But then it's like, how to? I was talking about that earlier. I was like, how do you meet someone? And then I'm talking to the wrong people. I'm talking to these people. I'm like, listen, you know what? You are a better person than I am and I will ever be. I'm talking to these prudish people. And it's just, I'm like, really, T, do you not do anything? You know what? These people, they just want to be a virgin till they get married. There ain't nothing wrong with that. They don't never do nothing. They don't date. They don't date. You meet that one person, somebody introduces that one person, and y'all say hi, y'all together forever. You know what? For the most part, I think in the real world, it just doesn't work like that. So it's like dating. You know what? I had a question on my little relationship page. I think I wanted to sit down. I had a question on relationship. Does dating? Go ahead and start here. I said, does dating make you a hoe? Somebody said it depends on how you date. I was like, really? I think it has to do with like a maturity level. Don't most people date? Now I was asking questions, honest to goodness questions, because it's really nothing wrong with dating. Because I used to say, and I really mean it sincerely. I said I would much rather meet the right person while I'm out and dating than while I've invested time and I'm committed to someone. Because you can meet someone, anyone, anywhere, anytime. But I would like to think that I had made an informed decision during the dating process, and that I really made a good decision as to who I'm choosing to invest time in. Hope that person invests, feels the same way about me, And but how are you going to do that? You're not going to be able to do that. Where you out where, whether it's a social setting, a family event, a church event, work, whatever, you're not gonna really, really be able to meet that one person and just stay together forever. I don't think that's realistic. But I think it's important to be able to date and to date, not only to date, but to date honestly. That's why I think it's important, like maturity levels, dating, and being mature. I think as adults, because the problems that I've had in the past is that expectations too soon, and people trying to claim, and they assume that just because we talk or because we've seen each other, that somehow we're in a relationship. I think that as adults, especially as adults at my stage in life, we need to understand dating. You need to understand dating. You need to understand the stages of relationships. You should have to assume that you're in a relationship. You should know that you're in a relationship. So unless you actually sat down with someone and you had a conversation, then you shouldn't assume that you are in a relationship because you're not. I said it's one of those things. The worst thing to be is in a relationship all by yourself. You know what? I think but I think there's nothing wrong with dating. But I definitely haven't been. I haven't been some years. I said I'm gonna go out. I just don't. And I remember some years ago in this magazine, I saw this couple, very attractive couple, and they got married later in life. I was like, I wonder if that will be me. I say I've been married once, and divorced once. And but for the most part, I haven't had really long-term relationships. So then I'm thinking about people and then I'm trying to date, and then because I don't know. What do you think? That not just meeting the wrong people, not meeting the right social, not dating within the right social circles? Because there's really something wrong with it. Because I've been watching intently, and I'm watching the people that I hate to use that as my only reference, but YouTube. I'm watching these social media people, and they are dating openly and honestly. It's like you're dating, and people understand that you are dating, that you might be seeing other people, and they're seeing other people too. And maybe at some point in time, then maybe I guess that you for some reason or another you just find yourself closer to each other, and not so much in the dating and seeing other people. Isn't that how it works? Because I personally, I don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like you should be able to go out and work. You should meet someone, and you should say that you are single and dating. And I think for the most part, when you say that you're single, do you really have to say that you're single and dating? Because I'm assuming that you're single, unless you want to be by yourself forever. Or I think about that episode of P-Valley. They're talking about you wait for Amazon to deliver somebody to your door. Realistically, you're gonna have to go out and you have to meet people. You're gonna have to be social, and then it's okay to date and be dating in whatever capacity. Because we're all adults, and you don't have to answer to anyone else as to how you live your life. So to be able to date, just date, not just date and having fun and enjoy and enjoying life. Now, someone that's very of immature mindset, I'm talking about dating, meeting people, investing time in people, getting to know, hopefully at some point in time, relationships develop, relationships evolve, and that you choose people, you choose someone that chooses you, and then you invest time in one another, and then your relationship evolves, and you deal with varying levels of commitment to ultimate goal being married. It's gonna be some immature motherfucker or bitch out there. The only thing that we think about is fucking. Because that's the only thing that they think about. That doesn't mean that's the only thing. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about being able to go out and date maturely. Hopefully date, other mature people, and you really able, and you can be able to date honestly. You don't have to lie. To be able, because it's okay to be dating. Because for the most part, isn't it implied you meet someone and they say they're single, and so for the most part, isn't it normal? I don't think that it's normal to be single and dating, as opposed to being single and socially isolated, not really wanting to be social. I don't think that would be all. But for the most part, most adults and social people, they desire companionship, if nothing else. And it really is nothing wrong with that. So dating, and then dating. It's okay to be dating and dating honestly, especially if you're dating single and dating, and you're not in a relationship. You should be able to date openly and honestly, and because basically that's what I'm seeing. I'm only watching a few different people now. So you should be able to date openly and honestly. And then I was like, does where you meet the person, have any effect on the tone of the relationship? Because most people are going out in social settings, whether it's during the week, happy hour, at various restaurants, social events, Friday night, Saturday night. And now they have this thing is trending. I've noticed for the last few years, what they call it, Sunday Fun Day. Now, so I don't really go out much. Like Friday night, Saturday night, I know about. But Sunday, what I knew was what when I used to go out with my family. I haven't been around my family like that in a while. But we used to Sunday night. That's when we used to go. They had Odie's with Goodies night. This place I used to go to. So it's like Friday night, Saturday night, but Odie's. But Sunday nights was like very relaxed atmosphere. It wasn't as many people, and it's like they played a lot of Oldies with Goodies, a lot of music from like the 60s, 70s, maybe early, and then moving on to like the 80s, 90s, something like that. So I'm noticing that. So does I was wondering. So does how you meet the person or where you meet the person set the tone for the relationship, especially when it seems like where else or how else are you going to meet the person? Are you going to? Is it possible to meet your next husband or wife or serious relationship or serious partner, in a club setting or a lounge setting, or some other kind of form of social gathering like club lounge, something like that, and another one. Or did you just, you go to the club and people, I say everybody's dating with intentions. It's just not everyone is dating with the same intention. Some people might be dating, with the intent of looking for like a serious relationship. Other people, they just want somebody to spend some time with. They don't want to be alone. I say or trying to get some need met some way, shape, or the other. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then it's like online dating, and so I'm like, meeting a person online. Then I was like, is it okay? Because I was talking to someone some years ago, and I was like, because for the most part, whether we say it or not, it's we are traditional in our mindset as far as how we think about dating and how we think about meeting new people. And I said some women, I hear some because I'm like, is it okay for a woman to express interest in a man or to show interest? Because as a woman, usually we out somewhere, we work or whatever, and or even just going out, you spend all that time getting yourself together, putting on your makeup on, got your good outfit on, and you're going out. Why? Because you want to gain the attention of someone, or even in a workplace or wherever. You might spend on next thing you might exercise a little more. You might spend a little bit more time getting dressed. You might wear different perfumes, some different fragrance. Why? To gain that attention, so that you can bring that young man or young woman to you, to gain their attention, to get them to say something to you, right? And I was like, because I was wondering, I said, is it okay for the woman to say something? And even though some people won't say it, some men say that it is a such thing as being too forward. You know what? Some men do still do like the idea of being the one to initiate and maybe pursue. What do you think? I think so. And then when it comes down to online dating, I talk about that, like online dating, and because I guess because I'm kind of shy, and my social media profile, is like. And then, so it's almost, and it makes me aware, more conscious. Because you go out and meet a person nowadays, did you exchange your phone number? Probably not. What are you going to do, give them your Instagram? Let's say your Instagram or something like that. Somebody look at my Instagram. My Instagram definitely wouldn't be because I don't feel that confident in my Instagram. Then it makes me want to pay more attention. Like maybe I should put on some makeup more, take better pictures, because your Instagram is almost like your dating card, dating profile, something like that. Because because when I don't know. Anyway, so dating. So as far as meeting a person in person, it's too. Some men consider it to be too. It's a such thing as being too forward. But then I hear about some women, not just men as far as the DMs on social media, but some women are confident enough, nothing wrong with that. But they start to say sashing into people's social. I don't know if I had it or not. Maybe my social media profile, I was just more confident in my social media presence. I might, but then even then I'm still shy. And no one likes rejection. So I was wondering if the same rules apply, to meeting a person, to online dating, as it is to meeting a person, in person. Is it okay for a woman to approach a man online? Personally, I've only done that once. And there's a reason for it. And I don't even think it was like in pursuit of a romantic relationship. It was another reason, something I noticed on their profile. Something during the holidays, reason why I say hello. But for the most part, I've never done that. And then so cheating, you know what? And I was like, what constitutes cheating? I'm thinking like levels of relationship, and then there's levels of commitment, And so you sat down and you know that you're in a relationship, that because you talked and it's understood. I am this to you and you are that to me, because until you have that conversation, so I'm like, so what constitutes cheating? Most of people mean talking to multiple people online and things like that. I don't know. I think sometimes I've been listening to the wrong people, and it's just the wrong influence. But I don't think there's anything wrong with dating. I don't think there's anything wrong with dating. I don't think there's anything wrong with meeting new people. I think if you are single, then you are just that single and dating. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And hopefully that while you're out single and dating, if it is your objective, hopefully you meet someone and you choose someone that chooses you, I guess. But if not, I guess it's okay. So I don't know. I don't know, because it's like, what is it, 25. I didn't meet the last person that I was seeing. I didn't meet them out and about somewhere. I told her, I said I had gone back to Baltimore. I was staying at the VA dorm at this place. I was working with these people. And and they were trying to get me to stay in one place, so I got to get an apartment, because they noticed for the last some years I've been doing a lot of traveling back and forth this place and that place. And the goal was to get like a home base. Well, I could still travel this place and that place, but I still have a place, a home, a residence to go home to instead of going to, Right. So that was the goal. So I was sitting down watching TV at the desk, and like the eating area, place where I was staying at the time. And he walked in, and he just happened to know somebody that worked there, and that's how I met him. So I really haven't had the experience of really going out and dating and really meeting someone. But I have a feeling that is what it's going to take. Because I'm like some people, I don't like being alone. And I don't have no problem saying that. I'm not like sad and depressed, but at the same time, I like companionship. You know what? And I don't like being alone. And it's just more. It's not much to me like an intimate partner. It's like even when I'm by myself, I'm one of those people. I find myself around large groups of people. So not necessarily like alone, but it's like it's like right. I like to be in a social setting. But then at the same time, it's like social settings like short parks. You know what? Or like areas where it's like a lot going on, so you're around people, but you're by yourself. You may be alone, but you're still around people. I definitely don't like social isolation. I really like being around people. But then at the same time, if I get myself together and I go out, then because some people, like I heard some stress that some people say when they go out, people that like that when they don't want to talk. Well, if I get myself together and I'm in a social setting, then I won't mind it if someone says something to me. I wouldn't understand going out and being in a social setting and not want to be approached or not being felt some kind of way if someone says hello to you. Because I feel like if I'm out in a social setting, then I'm in a social setting to be social. I'm not necessarily expecting anything or looking to meet anyone, but if that's what happens, then so be it. So I don't know. I want to talk. I said I was going to pull out my little notepad and try to see what was going on. But I don't really have a lot to talk about. Maybe my life to get so interested. Sometimes I'm like, that's so lame. That's how I feel. But I don't know. I think maybe. And I say that I'm going to, but I better, because I'm not getting any younger. My children are of a certain age, and it's like what. I don't know. I want to, but that is the only way. Because as far as the internet, you can try, because I have some people that say they try to contact me on social media or try to contact the DM. You know what? I would have to meet that person in person. Sometimes I hate to say it, but if you talk to someone online, especially one of my social media settings, especially if I don't know you, then I just just don't even bother, at least not right now. But anyway, I didn't know that they still had it. They still had the Bumble app. I talked on quarantine back in 2021 about my dating profile, Bumble. I didn't know Twitter. Twitter has one too, a dating profile. Well, I know Facebook has one, like Facebook dating. And then I didn't know Twitter has one. Twitter has one, and I still have my Bumble app, my Bumble dating profile. So I don't know. I might go back and finally finish it. Because I was like, I don't know if I want to online date, or what's going on. Because I don't care what. I'm single, and it's like if I was in a relationship, I would know, and the person I was in a relationship with would know. But other than that, I'm single. I'm not even single and dating. Maybe I'll be single and dating one day. But but for right now, I'm just single. I haven't really been in a relationship. in a long time since I guess the last person, I guess a few people have known me, a single person have seen me, and that was in Baltimore. But no, I'm I'm single, but definitely, hopefully, soon I'll be single and dating with intentions. Not even looking for a whole full-on relationship, but definitely looking to meet new people, and things like that. So I guess as things go right now, there's not really much to talk about. I told you my life was a little boring. But maybe at some point there'll be more going on and I have more to discuss. But other than that, I don't know. I guess that's so far for now. And Chantel, good afternoon.